Hi, my beautiful spiritual family. I am KK, the intuitive Gemini Empress. I'm here today to do a bi-weekly reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. I did already shuffle the cards as usual. I already said my usual prayer before any reading that I do. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do bi-weekly readings last week. I was out of town. So I am I'm going to get caught up. So I'll do all my bi-weeklies this week. Next week, I will be posting my monthly readings. So then that way, that'll put us back on track. Okay. You guys can always contact me at the information below if you need something in between me posting readings, of course. Okay. As I always say, if for any reason you're finding that this particular reading, if you're currently looking at your sun reading and it's not resonating, check your birth chart for your other placements, and then check out your moon, which will be a little bit more relative to your emotions, Venus regarding everything love, rising, that's more for personal attributes or like physical attributes, not personal. And then Jupiter is regarding your luck. Okay. All right, let's get started. Ancestor spirit guides, please give any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the next 2 weeks for the sign of Cancer. Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Any messages for the next 2 weeks for the sign of Cancer. Okay. All right. Your first card down was the Hierophant card. This is also Taurus energy. Next card down was the Knight of Coins, also Virgo energy. Next card is the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles, all coins are indicative of Earth energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Angel, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angel, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angel, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angel, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. We got the Ten of Pentacles, again, Earth energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Angels, ancestral spirit guides, please give me any messages for the next 2 weeks with the sign of Cancer. Ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. So we got the World card and the Ten of Cups. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer. You got your own energy. You got the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Cancer for the next 2 weeks. Okay, got the Nine of Wands. Wands are fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, okay? All right, let's get started. First card down was the Hierophant. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Hierophant is indicative of traditions and religion. It's the religious card of the deck. It just could be reminding you guys to have faith that everything is going to be okay. Okay? Have faith that no matter what you're going through currently in your life, that everything, God has something great in store for you. Okay? A little later, something greater later. So just so long as your faith is strong and you believe, if you truly believe that everything is going to be okay, everything will be okay. If you have negative thoughts, negativity breeds negativity. So just make sure that you're sticking to your positive energy. Okay? So your next card down, and of course it could just be reminding you to go back to, like, start going back to church. It could be reminding you that go back to things that you used to do that was part of your part of tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation. It could just be reminding you of those things. Okay, so whatever it is that you used to do that is tradition is telling you to get back to tradition. Okay. Your next card down is the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is Virgo energy. So this is just, so of course this knight is not moving. I know you noticed that the horse isn't moving at all. It could just very well be that you are, and I am going to say this is your energy. So you have been really focused on your money. You have not, like, there has been no other focus for you. You've just been solely focused on your money. You haven't really been dating. You haven't really been, and I mean, at this point, you could actually be married, but your sole focus is all about your money. And it has been about your money for some time. But still reminding you to get back to your faith, and remember your faith, remember your traditions, things like that, okay? It's okay to be focused on your money, but you're remaining stagnant, like you're not moving at all because you just want to focus on your money, like staring at your money. Your money's in your hand and you're staring at it. Like you don't even want to move because you're still focused on your money, okay? So it's okay to be focused on your money. It's okay to be in that energy where you just kind of want to focus on growing your empire, if you will. But don't be so focused on your money that you lose your faith and you lose love because you've been so focused on your money that the love just feels like you're not really being attentive to them, so they want to leave, okay? It may not have anything at all to do with love, though, okay? So that's not what I'm getting here, but I'm just trying to put messages out, general messages. So if it is indicative of love, be very careful, okay? You don't want to lose your love because you're so focused on money. That is the message right now. You are truly just focused on your money. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is just, you can see holding on to your money. Not only do you have probably money in this bag, but you got a couple coins that you probably were carrying, and now that you're sitting down to rest, you can put coins under both of your feet so your feet can protect the coins. You got one in both two hands, and then you got one on top of your head along with a crown, right? You like really holding on to your money. So you could just be being like, if you are in a relationship, you're being possessive, okay? Or maybe your person is being possessive of you. If this isn't a relationship and this is more work, you could just be being stingy. You could, if someone asks you for help, you may be under the impression that they're only asking you for help so you can show them how to do something because they're trying to learn from the best and then steal what you have, like steal your thunder, if you will. That's actually not the case, though. If you are one of the best at work, they want you to share things that you do well so everybody can grow. And by everybody growing, it's actually a good thing. This is going to bring you money. This is going to bring you abundance. And you're going to feel so abundant that you're fulfilled. See the family in the background? See the big house in the background? You're going to be abundant. So by sharing, you become abundant. So, and I get that sometimes, and I would have to go back and look. I don't believe in your last reading. Sorry. In your last reading, you got the Six of Pentacles, where it's telling you, you have to watch what you're giving in comparison to how much you're receiving. So you got to give and receive almost equally. So, it has to be some type of equal give and take in order for you to be okay. Because you can't just give and not receive. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so you have to be mindful of it. But, absolutely being stingy and never giving, that's never a good idea either. Because when you give, you do receive. You just don't want to give too much of yourself. Okay, so it's okay to give. Just, if somebody is in a bad place and you are in a good position to help them, you should. Absolutely, you should absolutely help them. Because then, you're not doing it for the karma, but it definitely opens up that door for good karma. So even if they're unable to give it back to you, a monetary amount back to you, when blessings start coming through, God is going to remember all the things that you did for all these other people when you had it. And blessings start coming for you, okay? So you don't have to hold on so tight to your four coins, because more is coming, all right? All right. The World card. It's indicative of a cycle coming to an end. Something, some vicious cycle you've been on is going to be at its completion. Okay. So with that card, I always like to tell the story of, you as a child, we may mess with something And we'll get in trouble for it. You know, mom may smack her hand or smack at her hand and be like, no, no, don't touch that. Okay. So then when we know mom's not looking, we're going to try it again, right? Mom go out of the room and we're in there by ourselves. We're like, I'm going to try this one more time, see if I can get away with it this time. But each time we continue to get our hands smacked, right? We keep getting caught, we keep getting our hands smacked. Well, this is basically what we've been going through. We kept trying something. Oh, we're going to try it, see what happens, get our hands smacked. We try it again, see what happens, get our hands smacked. So we kept getting our hands smacked by the universe. The universe kept trying to teach us a lesson, and we kept in the same cycle and kept getting our hands smacked, but we're finally going to learn our lesson. Okay? I'm saying we because Gemini's got this card as well, and I'm a Gemini, and yeah, we got that card. So we're going to learn a lesson. We're finally going to learn whatever lesson, whatever cycle we've been in. We finally learned our lesson, and we're going to get out of that cycle, okay? It's going to be a completion that's going to happen for us, which is great. That completion is going to bring you a lot of happiness. So much happiness. See the couples, kids playing in the background. Their house is in the background. And they're staring up at this rainbow. And they're happy. So you're emotionally fulfilled. You're emotionally fulfilled. Just super happy that things finally came to a close for you. It's a completion that has happened and needed to happen, and you're happy that that cycle was done, and now you can move on from it. Thus your energy with the Chariot card and moving forward with something. Okay, so now that whatever it is that came to a completion, you're able to move forward. You're excited about the move forward. This card can also mean that you're looking at new cars. Maybe you're talking about getting a new car. Maybe with the money that you're coming into. With this abundance here, you're going to use that money to get yourself a new car. It could also mean that you're thinking about taking some type of trip. But this trip is usually a trip that you can take by car. If you chose to, it would be like a road trip. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's not that far from home. So if you, let's say you live in California, you may be thinking about going to Vegas. Excuse me. And that's just an example. It doesn't necessarily have to be that close. I mean, you may be in Houston and thinking about going to San Antonio. So it's a place where you can potentially go by car. It'll be a nice little road trip, but you may be actually flying there. But you're thinking about taking a trip. So that's what I mean by trip. The trip is not that far from home, because you can actually take a road trip if it's a trip at all. But like I said, it could just be indicative of you looking at new vehicles. But you're definitely moving forward with something, okay? I think just because of the completion that you had, that you came to, and the emotional fulfillment, you're just happy that you're able to move forward, and you're moving forward. Okay. However, you still have your wall up. You have this wall up. You feel a little guarded. And it could be that you're guarding your heart because you don't want to be hurt. So even though you're moving forward, you still feel like I need to protect myself just in case. Just in case. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing with feeling like I just want to be a little guarded. I'm not saying I'm not ready for love, but if love comes around, I just need for them to know that I need to protect my heart right now. And they would have to show me that they're deserving of my love. Nothing at all wrong with that, guys. It's actually respectful. I can respect that. If I met somebody and they were a little guarded, I would respect that they are guarding their heart because they don't want to be hurt. And if I truly like them, I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to show them that I'm trustworthy, and they can take down that wall, or allow me to start knocking down the wall so I can get a little closer to your heart. It's not even a card here. This was such a good reading. It's not even a card here where I feel like I need to clarify anything. You don't have any repetitive numbers where I feel like you need to look up a number. No, this was just a very solid reading for you guys. a very solid reading. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. It wasn't directly love. It was just a very general reading for you guys, but I really hope it resonated. I'll be back next week posting your monthly reading, so please check back again in a week. Always remember that I do little competitions where if my most viewed videos, they get another reading. Since I'm already posting monthly general readings next week, I would just post whoever wins, I would give them an all love reading, okay? I think that's it. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Love and light. Bye.